Hello comrades, this is Shaddy here, and as you guys can tell by the title, inside today's video, I'm going over the top 5 home invasion movies, so let's get right into it. So coming in at my number 5 spot is going to be The Strangers. Overall, I really enjoy The Strangers. It's a pretty scary movie, it has a great cast, some great kills, and it's just entertaining from start to finish, and if you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend doing so, and seeing that this is based on true events makes the film even creepier. Coming in at my number 4 spot is going to be Hes Out There. This is probably the most underrated movie on this list. Not a lot of people know of it, and I think it definitely deserves more recognition because it's a great movie. It has a great cast, it's very memorable, and it's just entertaining and suspenseful from start to finish, and if you haven't checked it out, I would recommend doing so. Coming in at my number 3 spot is going to be Hush. Now this film is different than the other films on this list, mainly because of the fact that the main character in this is deaf, and that aspect of the film is handled extremely well. That's probably one of my favorite parts of this movie. The killer in it's great. It has some great kills, great practical effects overall also, and I've seen this movie multiple times, and each time I enjoy it even more. Coming in at my number 2 spot is going to be The Collector. This is one of my favorite horror movies. I've seen it twice now, and I enjoy it each time. The killer in it is awesome. It has some great traps, and overall, it's just a really entertaining movie. It has some great practical effects as well. It has a great cast, and if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend checking it out. And coming in at my number 1 spot is going to be Don't Breathe. As a whole, this is one of my favorite horror movies, and it's probably just one of my favorite movies. I've seen this movie multiple times, and I just really enjoy it. I absolutely love the concept of the movie, that there's these 3 robbers that break into this old man's house. His daughter was hit and like a hit and run by this rich family, so then they gave him a lot of money, and turns out he's like this crazy killer. He has a girl locked down in his basement, and it just makes for a really entertaining and suspenseful movie. Overall, I really enjoy Don't Breathe. It's one of my favorite movies, like I said, and I'm really excited to see what exactly they're going to do with the sequel. And by the way, I'm going to be making a video going over all the current information on Don't Breathe 2, so do stay tuned for that. That will be coming out sometime very soon. And yeah, guys, that is the top 5 home invasion movies. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell, and I will see you guys in my next video. This is Chai signing off. Peace out.